Hi everyone, it's Giselle again, and this message is regarding allowing your gestation period to flow naturally and to not pick your fruits or dig up your plant too early as it's still growing. What I mean by this, and I have done this in the past myself, not just with this situation, but other things in life. You put your intention out into the universe and you let impatience or doubt and fear control you. And rather than just trusting in the process and knowing that you will intuitively receive your request or know when to take action, you try to force it. And quite interestingly, I've also discovered this with other people, mainly who are people who are into practicing rituals and wanting to really control their situation and other people's energy. And through observing what they're doing, I'm really not an advocate for that type of behavior, because especially in this type of twin flame journey, I know some people say to me, well, I want them now, but really the ideal situation where you want them in your life is where you can both come together in a harmonious union where you are both whole and complete. Because coming together when you are not ready and when you are both imbalanced and have still a lot of stuff to work through, it will most likely end up in a separation period anyway. Or it will end up like, similarly to how other relationships of yours may have gone, where you were both codependent and haven't sifted through your work that you need to do on yourself. You cannot expect them to constantly be there to please you and to do everything that you want. A lot of the times what we reflect out is what actually, we then see reflected back at us. And so if they are acting closed off or like their heart is not open, you can't probe and poke at them and go, why isn't your heart open? Why are you so closed off to me? You cannot put that blame and that guilt on them. And so a lot of work needs to be done separately so that you can come together prepared and whole and complete. A lot of times when people, especially people who've discovered ritual work, it's all really the law of attraction, but some of it can be done through means of, using actual other tools, whether that's manifestation tools or ritual tools, whatever you want to use. But some people just really try to force their situation. There's nothing wrong with giving the universe a little nudge and saying, look, I need some help. But to try to really force somebody into a certain action, it does backfire and it does cause more tension between you when you're both not ready. And I just want to say that the gestation period is a wonderful time for you to really work on your situation, to improve yourself and get yourself to that place of security, of knowing. And once you're there, there will be no need to try and probe and poke and stalk them and look at their situation and try to influence them and to force them to do what you want, because you'll almost not care, which is great. And you'll probably, if you're not there yet, you're going to think, wow, not caring, is that a good thing? It is, because there is no stress, there is no worry, there is no pressure, and there is freedom. And freedom is a beautiful thing, and that's where you need to get to in order to be receptive. And then you can come back together, but in a very harmonious, peaceful, and loving way, rather than coming together and feeling like you need to change each other to match. This is one of the things that I've got such pet peeves with people who are trying to change the person they're with to match them, whether that's dietary things or lifestyle or religion even. You should come together because you are whole and complete and you just love that person unconditionally, and they should never have to change anything about themselves just to please you. And I find that very important. Never change who you are for anyone and never expect them to change for you. If you are not matching currently, it is either because, you have a lot of inner work, or you need to get yourself to a place to match each other in unconditional love. I hope that for whoever watches this video, this message makes sense. And if you would like to connect with me, then all my details are in the link. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.